Good night, teacher and classmates. Today I am going to talk about three questions about the topic. And the first question is, some people say that video games are a waste of time, and in this case I disagree. I don't think like video games was a waste of time because video games is a really fun activity and like you can play many types of games, many different genres of games with many people, like your friends, your family, your girlfriend, your partners, and a video game is a very interesting way to have break ice with a person. So you can say, I play video games. You play video games? The other person says, yes, I play X video game. And you say, oh, we can play together one day. And it's a very interesting way of how the video games use the time. And for that, I don't think that the video games are a waste of time because in a video game you can talk or play with another person on every part of the world. Independent of the idiom and the country of the person, you are the capacity to play with it. You and the other person have the same objective, and I think it's a very interesting way that in a very interesting way on how you can see the time in the video games. And I really hear that from people that are not playing video games in her life, because the rest of the people that play video games, they accept that the video games is not a waste of time. There are some cases, but are very rare cases, like quite in when the people or when a person says it's a waste of time, but sometimes it's not common. And the second question is, do video games help develop skills, what the physical and mental skills help the players? And it's a very interesting question because there are many studies that answer that the more a person play video games, they have a better abilities in the reflex, in the improve, and the ability to concentrate in one thing, and the ability to understand the space. And what happens that is because there are many genders on game like squadron games, games with games code games when you can play with 4 people, 3 people, and you have to coordinate your moves to clear the level and to go to the next part of the history. And there are other many games like car games when you have to think faster, in hazard games, RPG games that are very need to concentrate in that game. And all these type of different genres of games make that you can release different abilities that that can are very useful in different contexts, because all ability you have is useful in very different situations. And the third question is, do you think people play video games as a way to escape from problems or bad feelings? In this case, I have to say that yes, I think that people many times use the video games to live with a problem, to live with a very heavy situation. And I hear so many stories about friends, partners, and in my personal, I think it's a very interesting way you can use to pass your time. Because when you are sad, you don't have feelings to do nothing. You need to stay focused. You need to be strong. And the video games you can make this feeling of power, feeling or you have the power to do that level, to kill that boss, and these sensations transfers from the game from you, and you feel better. It's a very difficult to explain because it's something that you need to live to know in a better situation. But I think it's real. Many people play video games to escape from problems or bad feelings, but many people use that games to make her strong to solve that problem. It is my presentation. Thank you so much.